professional. Unfortunately, I'm an IT professional. Support a network of over 150 porn machines. The server was down this morning. Managed to cheer it up by the afternoon though. Had to change my password, so I thought I'd change it to my penis. It's a bit of a joke. Said please enter a longer one. I went to one of those laptop dancing clubs the other night. I couldn't help but notice I was the only one there with a laptop. People often say to me, get off, you're shit. To be honest, it's normally my girlfriend. I would finish with her, but she's imaginary, so it's not as easy as all that.
When I got back to the office, he'd found his address book. This apparently was my fault because he knew he had never put it on his desk. He said that he would have phoned me to call off my search, but for the life of him, he couldn't remember where he put my phone number. He said this to me holding his fucking address book. I actually think that crime is, in fact, falling, but our ageing population keep making fantastical claims to the police. They've got the whole crime advertising campaign wrong. They keep saying, don't put it where a thief might see it. Bollocks! Put it where everyone can see it. The crime rate will fall overnight. I think the crime's a funny thing anyway, because at the end of the day, one man's criminal is another man's friend. I was at a warehouse party the other week. It was fantastic. I met the type of drug dealer my mother warned me about as a child, that I have spent my entire adulthood looking for. The type of drug dealer that wants you to get fucking high and doesn't want any money in exchange.
I met my girlfriend's parents for the first time a few weeks back, right? Now, we've all been there, we've all done that. Yeah, I was nervous, sure, but also a little bit excited, because it meant I got to see what my girlfriend's mum looked like, right? And that's the best indication, is it not, people, of what my girlfriend will, end up looking like in 20, 30 years' time. Imagine my horror then, if you will, as I get to the front door, meet the parents, shake their hands, and find out that my girlfriend gets her looks from the dad. Not the mum, the dad. And we're talking spitting fucking image here, right? He shakes my hand, knowing deep down inside that I quite secretly fancy him. And then if there was a younger female version of him, I'd probably fuck her. Fuck her, which is essentially what I'm doing going out with his daughter. I mean, Christ, I used to think she was a pretty girl. I used to think she, a good-looking, a cute girl. Turns out she's just rather handsome. I mean, I'm not saying she's got male features or anything. I'm just saying that her dad, is a better-looking man than she is a woman, and it's churning my guts up inside. I mean, Christ, we used to have great sex, me and her. It's all gone down the pan now. All I see now is her dad's face staring back at me in the pale moonlight. It's just, I used to take her from behind, spank her ass, say, who's your daddy now? I'd say, who's your daddy now? I tell you who your dad is, it's you with short hair. Oh, who am I kidding? I haven't got a girlfriend. I haven't got a... You know that, I know that. Let's just cut the shit and talk to each other like adults for a change, shall we?
I've decided that you guys are the best crowd I've seen since sliced bread. That was a weird gig. Fucking freaky, it really was, yeah. But really cool, because it was so diverse, because what you had, you had the white bread sort of sitting over here, and over here you had the brown bread, and in the middle you had the white bread with the goodness of brown bread. And those guys, get them drinking. Ciabatta at the back is a complete pie. Incidentally, that's my favourite bread, white bread, goodness of brown, because that's the bread I used to educate my friends. They come around to my house and they always go, "Kurt, give me white bread, I want you white bread, I want you white bread, I want you white bread, give me white bread." I go, "Okay, I'll get you white bread." And I get them white bread, and I give it to them, and they go, "I love white bread, it's so nice, I love it so much." I go, "Ha, it's brown bread really, ha."
I like being single. It's a good thing. Honestly, it's a life choice. I said honestly there, so you know I was telling the truth. Because we do that, don't we? Whenever we say anything that would otherwise sound like complete bullshit, we always like to say honestly first. Honestly, it's not you, it's me. Honestly, it happens to a lot of guys, it really doesn't matter. friend of mine set me up with a mate, sent me out on a blind date with a mate of his, a guy called Carl, with a K, a window fitter, divorced, 3 kids and a pierced eyebrow. And he took me to see the remake of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and bought me a kebab. So it seemed only polite to put out.